So I've been a photographer now for 8 years, and as of last year, I've finally been able to go freelance with it and do it professionally. And this is all mainly down to one change that I made in 2024, and that was the decision to shoot for free. So before that, I would be trying to reach out to brands and to people and places and say, I'll do some photography for you, you pay me this much. And it just wasn't really working. I think a lot of people had people that they were working with already, they had tight budgets, they didn't really want to spend, and they didn't know me ultimately, and they didn't have the trust that is often needed for, to pay someone and use their services. And so this all changed, not really on purpose, but a running club reached out to me and asked if I would take some photos for them, just for their social media. So I started shooting weekly for them, for their run club, and this enabled me to get regular practice in, network, and get my photos out there through this running club, which ultimately led to a Nike running coach in London noticing my work and messaging me directly asking if I would shoot his club, which is one of the first times that I've actually had someone reach out to me asking for my photography, which is an opportunity to start charging and start making some money from your skills and your camera. And this then gave me the idea that maybe this is the way to go forward. Maybe I should start shooting more for free. And that's what I did. So I would reach out to runners, to gymnasts, bikers, personal trainers, just looking to get some practice in, get them some nice photos, and just get some more experience for myself really. And then this led to me shooting with a yoga teacher who was working with a woman who had just started up her own sportswear brand. So I got her contact details on the shoot. A couple of months went by, and then I messaged her again. I said, it was great to meet you. We should do some work together. She said, yeah, sounds great. I've got a studio session booked on Tuesday. You should come along and shoot behind the scenes. It'll be good fun. It'll be great to chat more and just see what happens. So on the Monday, I worked a 15-hour shift so I could take half of Tuesday off and then go and shoot behind the scenes. And while I was at the studio shooting behind the scenes, I met the owner who was shooting the e-com photos for this brand. He said, I'm looking for a studio assistant. It'd be great to have you here, just helping to take care of the hires and keeping the place clean. And also I need someone to come and shoot Lewis Hamilton with me. Obviously I said, yeah, that sounds great. And this shoot with Lewis Hamilton led to more and more work with the same client. And because I had the contact, the studio owner as a contact, I started getting more shoots through the studio, which led to me getting better and better, getting more inquiries through Instagram. I think it was a couple of months after meeting the studio owner that he convinced me to leave my job, go freelance, and just put all of the effort into photography and see how far it can be taken. So that's what I've done. Happy to say that for the last year I've been able to do it professionally, and it has been excellent. It has been great fun. Obviously, in hindsight, everything sounds like it went pretty smoothly, but there was a lot of concern if it would ever take off, if it would ever happen, if I'd ever be able to make enough money for it to take over from my full-time job. But I think the freedom that you get from it and just being in control of your own time is well worth any of the struggle or the doubt or the concern that comes before taking the leap. And I think something that a lot of people don't realise until they get into the industry is just how much money can be made from it. I did a shoot with a pretty well-known model whose day rate was 100,000. That's not normal, but I think it goes to show that there's a ridiculous amount of money in this whole industry, which you're not going to get from a 9 to 5. So if you're thinking about doing it, if you're really wanting to take photography or videography or whatever it is full-time, or go freelance and get in control of your own time, the best piece of advice I could give would be to start shooting for free. Build up your network, build up your skills, and see how far it takes you. Cheers.